Welcome back. Are you looking for ways to fire up your exercise before summer? Kim Eagle with Earn That Body is here to make your strength workout harder without adding weight. Okay, first of all, we got to start with strength workouts. That's step number one for me. But Kim, the first question I want to ask you, and good morning, by the way,
Good
is talk to us
morning.
about why someone would not want to increase weight. Because in strength training, my thought is you start, small and then you go as big as humanly possible.
Right. And that is definitely a goal for some people, but there's going to come a time where you probably just can't lift any heavier. I mean, I'm at a place where with free weights, I just can't even hold a weight much heavier than that. So when that happens, I make a few changes. Not to mention, what if you're injured? Like I also have some back issues. So sometimes lifting too heavy doesn't feel good, but I still want to get a great workout. So you can change what I call changing the base to make the workout harder.
Changing the base. Okay, your first tip is to use a bench.
Yes. So instead of your feet, instead of standing and doing all your weights from your feet, what if you added something like an exercise bench? So with this particular bench, which I happen to love, I'll do a lot of incline work. And so an example would be that you can lay on your stomach, you can do your back rows on this incline, you can do posterior deltoids on this incline, which is killer. And when I do that, it's not about lifting heavier. If anything, I'm lifting on the lighter side, but getting a different kind of intensity. So a bench is a great way to go.
Not only that, but it kind of holds you in place. I feel like it might help you with your form a little bit because you can see just how far back you're going and that sort of thing.
Yes, it's great for form. And again, because I have some back issues, I feel like I have more stability. So it feels better for my back.
Gotcha. Okay. An exercise ball, I don't think I've ever seen anyone use in real exercising. So, will you
They're
show us how you
actually
get use out
good.
of
Yeah.
this?
Yeah, I mean, there's a million workouts that we can do on an exercise ball. But the nice thing about them is if you sit on them, it creates this very unstable base, right? So all of a sudden now I'm like engaging in my core and all these other muscles, my hips, my glutes in a different way. So I'm already firing differently. And on the ball, you can do your basic moves like shoulders, you can do biceps, but I'm engaged in so many other ways. And because of that instability, I have to go a little lighter, but I still get such a great workout. And I feel it differently. And that's kind of the goal too, is change it up, not necessarily just heavy weights, but just changing it up to feel it in a different way.
Absolutely, and you're getting work out of more muscles. So
Yes,
kind of, yeah,
exactly.
kind of a little secret benefit there. Okay, how about changing foot position if you would?
Yes. So I'm gonna move this, which is like super easy to move. Like this particular bench is just so light, which is nice. But sometimes change your base just means change your foot alignment. So I'll get these weights that are a nice square base that I like, and I'll put my heels up on them. So now
Hmm.
instead of being flat footed, I'm up here and I will take squats like this. And now I've just pushed everything into my quads instead of so much into my glutes. I'll do it with weights or without weights, but it totally changes how you feel the move. So again, it's not always about lifting heavier, it's about changing the base where you have your feet or your body position, and that can make all the difference.
Okay, I am going to ask one question. Where should our feet be for like normal foot position? Like I've
Yeah.
sometimes heard like one in front of the other, shoulder width apart. Just want to hear from the expert.
Well, like it depends what you're doing, obviously, but I'm a big fan of just positioning those feet directly under hips with a slight bend in the knees. So don't lock out and hyperextend those knees. Always a very slight bend and make sure that this tailbone is pointing to the floor and not tucked under and not arched like that. So just that sort of nice neutral feet under hips is a great base to be when you're lifting weights.
Okay, I'm practicing here in the studio. Okay. I want to ask about your newsletter. It's always a free thing to sign up for, and people can get a ton of info from it.
Yeah, so the monthly newsletter is great. I always do a free recipe. Sometimes I do free workouts, some education. So if you go to earnthatbody.com/newsletter, you can get on it. It just comes out once a month.
Wonderful. And you've got something else that's launching on Monday that we'd like to share a little bit about called Build in 20, right?
Yes, I'm so excited about it. The Build in 20 program starts Monday. So if you're interested, just shoot me an email, kim@earnthatbody.com. But what it is 20-minute strength workouts Which is that not just ideal, Rosie? Is like get that workout done in 20 minutes and move on. Like to me, that's become my new norm. But the great thing about it is you can also stack the workouts on top of each other. So if you want a longer workout, you can stack those 20-minute workouts.
I love it. Yeah, that's about how much time I've got.
Right. And honestly, Rosie, doing something is always better than nothing. That's why I made them 20 minutes long.
We appreciate you, Kim. Thank you so much for your time. And guys, learn more about all of Kim's services to get you feeling great right now at earnthatbody.com.